Okay. All right, Megan Clark here again. I just wanted to quickly just thank you so much for taking the time to kind of learn a little bit of the basics as far as a sneak peek into this opportunity, this avenue to reach others. I did just want to say that if interested, to reach out to the coach that invited you to this group. As far as the next step, I would love to have a live Q&A with you, and it'd be very similar to this, where we all kind of jump on and kind of just touch base on anything that maybe we missed, or to kind of just brainstorm, ask questions, that kind of thing, and to meet each other, because I would love to meet you. But reach out to the coach that invited you to this group, and we can formulate a time date that might work best for all of us to hop on quickly and get to be more engaged with each other as far as talking about this avenue and reaching people. I also just wanted to say that if there is any part of you that would or is interested in this opportunity, to run with it, because there is no perfect time to do this. There honestly isn't. And so if there's hesitation, possibly maybe self-doubt as to, I just don't know if I have what it takes, or I don't know even like the first step as far as how to even start this, possibly feeling overwhelmed as far as just not having the time, like how am I going to find time to do this? Am I going to be good enough? Am I going to be able to help others? Trust me, those are all normal thoughts. Honestly, those are still thoughts that coaches that have been in this for quite some time still have. And so I encourage you to take the leap, because there is no perfect time. The time is now. The time is the present. And I promise you that you will not regret it. Really, the only regret that I have is not starting earlier. And so I really encourage you to jump in and get the wings as you go, because that's really how this works. Basically, this is a community, and I encourage you to embrace that, because that is our number one, I would say, our number one asset, is to have people supporting you, encouraging you, growing with you on this journey. And so like I mentioned on the first video that I created, that there is no destination, that this is a journey. And what better way to go on this journey than to be surrounded by like-minded people that are going to drive you, propel you to be the best that you can be. Meanwhile, being able to encourage others to do that as well. It's like a trickle effect. And it's awesome, because you are being used. You are a vessel to transport that energy to other people. And so we need more advocates. There is nobody has all, I should say, all the knowledge, everything together. Nobody does. And so, but what you do have is certain strengths and gifts. And so you compile that on with other people's strengths and gifts and other people's strengths and gifts, and we are on fire. And that's basically how this works. It's a team, and we would love to have you part of that team. So if there is a part of you that has a passion for health and fitness, I really, really encourage you to jump in and to make that leap, because you kind of learn as you go. And we really emphasize personal development in this business, as mentioned during the sneak peek. And so you kind of just you will look back and you'll shock yourself, really shock yourself as far as how much you grow, just by being a part of this, because we emphasize so much betterment, and you will look back and you will be like, wow. So that self-doubt, that fear, we work on that. We work on that. We're all working on it. And it's amazing, really, how transformed you can become. And so, like we all mentioned before, this is something where we are bettering ourselves. Meanwhile, we are encouraging others to do the same. So it's really about being a team, and we would love to have you. And so please, I encourage you to reach out to the coach that invited you, and I would love to meet you via the Q&A. So reach out and maybe come up with a time date that works for you guys, and we will all compile and make that work so that we can really reach people. And that's what this is about. So we need you. We need more advocates out there living a life of passion and energy and wanting others to have that as well. So be blessed, and thank you so much for giving us your time. It's very valuable to us. And so hopefully I will get to see you soon via a Q&A, and we can get started and really reach people together. So be blessed, and thanks so much.